Okay, here we are reacting to this new Danny Brown album, Starburst, is that what it's called? Let's check here. I think that's what it's called. Was it, I think it might have been 2 years now, not a year, since we got, 2 years, Quaranta, which was the album 40. Yeah, Danny Brown. I've been listening to Danny Brown for... yeah, I'd say about a little bit over a decade. I listened, I think 2015 or maybe 2014, I don't know. It was before Atrocity Exhibition came out that I was listening to him though. And Triple X was one hell of a project that I enjoyed, and Atrocity Exhibition came out, and as many of you know, I mean, that is, you know, for the online music community, is certainly considered one of the greatest rap albums ever made. And it is certainly, like, I don't really think many rap albums can, you know, have that level of uniqueness to its sound. But, yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of his. I will say those last few albums, which ones? There's the one with Dirty Laundry on it, and then Quaranta. And I like those albums. I think they're really good. But I will say they're not particularly albums that I return to a lot. Just not getting... I was listening to Quaranta a little bit on my drive home to sort of catch a vibe for it again. And I was like, yeah, all right. Definitely mess with these songs. It's just not something that I'm returning to a lot. Scaring the Hoes, so he did do that collab with JPEGMAFIA. And I'd say I've grown more fond of that album. So, got me there. So yeah, and this, I'm kind of excited for this because it seems like Danny Brown is working with a lot of hyperpop artists on this. From when I recall him posting about Daria Core, and it seemed, and we got J Remover on here, underscores Quadeca, some other artists that I think I may just know by name or have heard a little bit of, and I think it's really cool for Danny to be going into that sound, which I guess he kind of did an EDM sound or slightly-esque on something like Old, but I have a feeling like this is going to be very much so different, so let's jump into it.
Before they chisel the last 4 numbers on my tombstone. Know I left so many sons behind, could fill a group home. Used to write rhymes till I start to tear up. Lost a couple punchline cause the ink smeared up. Now I made it past a decade. Who the top got in Tebe? And that's me, the big 3. Don't give a fuck what they say. It's a cold world out there, keep your snorkel zipped up. Doing anything for content, see them numbers go up. How we go from mixtapes to clickbait. Try to play me, tell me how my fist tastes. Paid was minimum wage, a god MC, cause he talked through me. Just a vessel with a message, in due time you'll see. Was an addict with a habit, cause his life couldn't grasp it. Cause I know I told the truth, and this game is a lie. Sleeping real good at night, cause I'm proud of myself. Say a prayer and I wake up because that rehab helped. When I didn't have hope, I was turning to dope. I put my lifetime in between the paper lines. Every album is a chapter, when I die that's life after. So go back and listen, see I'm more than a rapper. Don't care about awards, not what I'm doing it for.
I kind of like this sort of, it's a very chilled out, you know, this kind of piano driven sort of, it seems uplifting Danny sort of track, and Quadeca's on here, but it seems like he's sort of just doing like a background type thing. He's not like front and center. Kind of gives off a Quadeca song, like sound wise, and yeah, you know, Danny Brown is known for, you know, collaborations on those past 2 Quadeca albums. It seems like sort of a certain staple to do. At least now it feels that way because of Vanisher. Okay, good start to the album.
Better shape up and get them squares about your circle. If all these niggas bosses, then tell me who the workers. Cause these niggas lurking, pull up like leaving herders. They talk about the murder till they right behind them hearse. Weapon on the reverend and tell him run the collection. If he hesitate a second, I'm sending this ass to heaven. you with utensils, I'm chopping them with the Gensu. Remarkable niggas is just a sparkle. Wrapped up on them and left with stolen moments. You a snapshot photographer in the coma. I rain like Tacoma, they sleeping like they on Soma. So when I get up on them, I'm still in shit like Winona.
With Stardust, way too much aquaphor on his lips. When you were at your most stable, you quickly exploded. When you're infected with its dust, you hear that which no one else hears.
Okay, that's the second song on there, Starburst. I like it. It's kind of does a little beat switch there, and it's relatively, you know, you have your electronic vibes to it, and it's kind of leaning into a more hardcore hip-hop sort of vibe. Okay. And then this sort of like spoken word thing at the end, it's certainly a sound or an atmosphere that I wouldn't really associate with Danny, and I kind of like being brought on, you know, a new journey like that.
Trying to get something, a whole lot of nothing. About a big bucks, you can't play. Yes, I'ma make them pay ya. Better wake up, cause the weeks they sleep. When the money talk, listen, it ain't cheap. Like I got the oil lawyer, I know what they wanna be. Kids look up to me, role model from the street.
Used to be like you, serial copycat. I want my money back. Honestly, tell me who you wanna be. Rap star, pop star, rock star. Give me that, give me that.
To my tune with two left beat, everybody love me. Only love myself, so they all want me like a bump off a key. Everybody know me, but I'm losing myself. All I ever wanted was to be like you, so I'm doing that too. Looking up the star chest, might go blind, can't block my shine. Looking up the stars, just might go blind, can't block my shine.
If I'm being honest, and I would like to all that I wanted.
Star, give me that rap star, pop star, rock star. Give me that rap star, pop star, rock star. Give me that, give me that. Come by it honestly, what the hell is wrong with me?
I don't even know if my thing was on for that. Anyways, I like this song. Catchy, working more to the hyperpop angle. Underscores is great on that. Okay. Now we have another song here with featuring JOHNNASCUS. I've never heard of that artist before. It seems like they may lean more into the hip-hop angle of things.
Nigga stop like smoking hookah when they ain't got no hoes around. If you don't know, but now I had your jaw like Bobby Brown. Broke it down and bring it back. Both won't get shit like GameStop. Been around the block a couple times, but still stuck in that same spot. I pull up with that duke, then start a riot like soup. My bank account no shoot. I look around like hope do. I'm in the booth like flamethrower. I'm old school like Tango, but stay on that new shit. So wear it like that shoe fit.
Because they wrapped it in the sky, and the blood in the sea. While the clouds and the shores of death made a silicon glass and
That 1999 got us trapped in that matrix, ain't everybody died. It's a simulation, it ain't real, I think somebody lied. Now we glitching, no fixing, and we are dead inside. These the last days, your soul paid for everything we lost.
Stickers up in my eyelids, that thing struck my eyesight. I can see a birth life, Devin fucking past life. I can see a man, you are just starting with some of my life. I can see your body goes in the heat to dry eyes.
World just ended in 1999. Whole world just ended in
Alright, that's a very wonky song. Very fast-paced there, and the JOHNNASCUS, I guess, is like their verse, like they're like screaming over top this, so that really brings in a new interesting energy. Yeah, I think there's pretty good variety of performances in the features for all four of these tracks so far, so that's kind of cool.
good and part of my two lips and say I'ma get it. Don't care what you did. Growing without a doubt. Through my iris, I see what this is. Gotta handle my biz, blossom like orchid. When they like, I won't just like back. I live in my truth. Fuck what they do. Bunch of pansies, I can't be slow.
Most of the racks wanna jack my power. Won't sign till it's mine, not ours. I'm gonna get more than my flowers. I'm gonna get it. Everything I own is paid for me, though. Body's gonna take a piece home.
Get to the roof, get back in that booth and do what I do. Like boo, how we shoot. The truth between the marginalized and that garden. Got my own space like handicap parking in my own lane. Get the engine started. If you try to merge, I promise you hit a curve. Do I start? A love in the midst, a hug and the kiss can stop a bleed heart. Now where do I start?
Not gonna fall till the money's out. Go home to the honey sours. I'm gonna get more than my flowers. Flowers. I'm gonna get more than my flowers. Flowers. Most of the racks wanna jack my power. Won't sign till it's mine, not ours. I'm gonna get more than my flowers. Flowers. I'm gonna get it.
Not bad. Wasn't fully connecting with what Danny was doing. Like, I just wasn't engaging with it on this beat. 8485, who I have heard before. There's an EP I believe I did a video for eons ago. I think it's still on. Yeah, there it is. I did do it. Anyways, I need to listen to that again. Decent hook from them, I will say.
Don't work on you, it'll never be okay. Tryna do what I can, but tell me where I stand. Lay down a foundation and ripped up the plans. Tryna. Here we go. Come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow. Here we go. Come back around just like merry-go. So you know what's up. Double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. I don't know what's up with you. The way you act got me all confused. You always waiting, so busy with your hating. Never out working and you wonder why you're hurting. All that hate in the heart got you always in that dark, but you never see the light. Don't know where you been and start. Need to get out on the grind, everything will be fine. Worry about yours, not worrying about mine. Here we go. Come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light to see you glow. So you know what's up. Double down and double up.
Okay, that's the last song that doesn't have a feature. There's only 2 songs on this thing that don't have a feature, and it seems like we're working with a lot of these sort of, you know, hyperpop adjacent artists. I think that might be my favorite song. That's got a dancey fucking nice groove, and I think, you know, Danny's bouncing on that. I don't know, first listen, right? Just jumping in, seeing how it feels. That one is just feeling right.
I'ma just do what I have to do. Lay you down like a mat, cause I wanted to. Ride around city lights, baby, you better get down low. Take me all the way and I'ma take it real slow.
There's one thing that got me tripping. A Marie for the summer breeze. Turn it up loud and drop that top. Eyes on the road, I'ma pass you the ox. So hard for me to not stare at you. Putting on your lip gloss in the rear view. Looking so good while I just ride slow. Take you where you wanna go. This heartbeat fast, gotta keep control.
I'ma just do what I have to do. Lay you down like a mat, cause I wanted to. Ride around city lights, baby, you better get down low. Riding me all day, take me all the way and I'ma take it real slow. Nothing's gonna stop me from giving you. Oh baby girl, I wanna see ya.
Red line going down low on the highway. Hate to be frank, I'ma do it my way. Changing lanes while she do her thing. Where we going? I don't know. Hard for me to concentrate on the road. Driving fast while she do it slow. I'm about to bust up, give me some more. I'ma come wherever you go. Hit me up, pull up a shop.
I'ma just do what I have to do. Real slow. Green light. Ready all day. Green light. Ready all day. Green light. Riding me all day.
Okay, beats hitting on this one. Okay, and I'm liking the sort of anthemic emo vibes from Frost Children. I wasn't the biggest fan of Foster Children's new album, but I do certainly think that there is some pretty good nostalgia to be had with their sort of choruses that they can give, like they're quite emo tinged, and I think this beat feels nice and spacey, you know, and I think it kind of is working with Danny.
I wanna know what you see. I wanna know what you need.
Snoop Dogg said they all hoes and tricks. Was just a teenager, only thinking with my dick. Got my heart broke once and haven't recovered since. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, just wanted satisfaction. Sliding in DMs just to slide on prophylactics. Wasn't about attraction, just wanna bend it backwards. Skeet on butt cheeks and I wouldn't pass them a napkin.
Hope it all goes my way. There's nothing you can say to me. Sorry, you keep saying to me. I wanna know what you see. What you see, what you see, what you see. I wanna know what you see for me.
Coping mechanism with drugs thought it would help, but you never gave up. How did you put up with all the lies I was living? How could you even trust? I was stuck down and out, and I see what love is about. Now I see the difference and found the one that helped me change the way that I was living. I gotta stay disciplined, can't fuck this up. Resisting temptation, cause it's all about us. Through the ups and downs, stay by my side.
Say to me. Sorry, you keep saying to me. I wanna know what you see.
Okay, it's another interesting song too, because you have another song with Quadeca here, and you know the production or the way the song sounds, it sounds like a Quadeca song, right? Like even sort of how this drum kind of hits, it's sort of kind of like That's Why maybe on that recent album, you know what I mean? And I like that sort of a clean drum that this song has. And then there's that sort of orchestral elements to it, and then you're really getting the Quadeca sort of hook that works really well. And you know, we're getting like the regular Danny Brown voice, and he's talking about some serious stuff, which catching on it seems like it's him reflecting on how he's thought of sex and love as a younger man, and you know, kind of being happy that he is where he is now, where he has a woman in his life who is, you know, he's working his best basically to make it worth it, and he recognizes his wrongs, and he knows why he felt certain ways. And I think what Danny is able to kind of show on this song is that being a human being is complex, and a lot of his ego and his sort of anger and confusion in the world led to a lot of his poor decision making with the relationships with people around him. Yeah, I really like this song.
She wanna be my babe, juicy just like ocean spray, but tastes like Aquafina, highlights, have you seen her? So I won't bold, I'ma play my role, show you things you never seen. I can't lose when you're on my team, so let's play ball. You can have it all, ever need me, pick up and call.
Do you wanna be my baby? 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 'Cause I've been waiting.
Make me wanna throw the rice, look in your eyes and roll the dice. 7 out of 11, you my jackpot, so don't stop, give it all you got. Ain't no fling, wanna buy your ring, for you I do anything. You make me feel so complete.
Do you wanna be my baby? Do you wanna be my baby? Do you wanna be my baby? 'Cause I've been waiting, come on be my. 'Cause I've been waiting, come on be my baby, baby.
That's a fun one. That's a really fun one. I don't know if it's just because of like, you know, getting through this album, I feel like I'm paying more attention maybe, or like things are sucking in for me more, because last few tracks, like track run 6 to 9 has been pretty good. This song, it works really much more in the club type of sound. It was kind of giving me Sophie-esque vibes initially, but I think it doesn't. I think it's a little bit more of a maybe a controlled sound. To me, it doesn't seem like it really goes out as wonky as it could be. But when that beat finally hits on there too, fuck, that's nice. Initially, Danny on here, I was like, oh, it was weird. I don't know, but he kind of works his way in. Especially when that beat kind of gets stronger. It kind of sticks to him better, I will say. Yeah.
Yeah, rip on the fit, used to wear red 10 years ago, now I'm on some new shit. I'm a gatekeep this, I ain't tryna put you on. Niggas always wanna go and cop the shit I'm having now. Attitude stank, money in the bank, always having things, doing shit you niggas can't. I done came up, change up, these niggas thirsty, fucked up. You gon' take what? Well try, guarantee I put trademarks on your eye. Ain't no way, okay, niggas looking like they got something to say. Whatever the case, no way, you can stop this money, gon' keep getting paid. Whatever the case, all day, gonna hustle hard on that paper chase.
Danny in the case, doing shit that ain't say Brokey got this shit jumping. California bitch out of Old Town, straight something crazy. Showing with a dip, my stiff in the sky drumming. It's Brokey through this, till my body stay jumping. Yeah, too much swag for a thigh. Everyone I know keep sticks and big chops. For real, it's so ugly. I do this shit for the art, it just come with the money. These hoes wanna suck me. I put a stake through their neck, now I'm looking like Buffy. Blonde bitch with that LV shades puffin' chronic. On God, know your rap cats on this.
Unfortunately for Danny, I really think ISSBROKIE bodies him when it comes to performing on this beat. I've never heard of ISSBROKIE, and they maybe they're, you know, blowing up potentially soon, or, you know, this is kind of the start of their career. Just from looking at their music page, relatively young, and yeah, who knows? But from what I heard from them here, they got fucking hella energy. I'm wondering, you know, well, like for their own music, I wonder what they rap over, because this beat certainly worked with them.
Everything ain't what it seems. 2K for them jeans, I'm so fresh, so clean. Living that life before a king. Dream so far-fetched, excuse me, my name, I'm on some shit. Some might say life is a bitch, but right now my life is shit. Loving it, made it from the bottom, but still thugging it. Up in it, still I kept it real while they on sucker shit. What is this? Tried to count me out, but I'm still counting up. Was worried, underdog, lost it all. Got my head up off that ball. Now it's all up from here, living life without a fear. Shedding tears cause I'm still here, blessed to see another year. I would never take this shit for granted. Solid, run on play, I won't break. When the going get tough, no, it will be okay. Keep my pace, ain't no need to rush, just gotta keep it up. Take it serious, cause this life I love, and can I fuck this up? What is this? Try to count me out, but I'm still counting up. So what?
Shine. Bring on, motherfucker. And it shines like a forehead.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not like, it's not one of the higher up ones I think for me, but it's interesting to hear Danny Brown rap on something like this. Which I guess it's Femtanyl is making that backing there, and I've listened to Femtanyl before. That project Chaser, which was a fucking nutty project. That's a lot of fun. Have they released a lot, or are they more like releasing singles and stuff? Regardless of that, they're pretty cool. They're formed in Toronto too, so shout out Toronto.
Someone else lost, just counted up the cars and it wasn't a full debt. Had to better myself when grudges wasn't kept. Had to take those steps to get help for my health. Now we back on road, just crack the code. Practice discipline, situations you might fall. Half don't make me laugh, cause I can get petty. Cause it's lonely at the top and the crown is too heavy.
Are you listening? Could've been too late. I should listen, feel like it's too late.
Remember them days we used to share shoes? Now I got more kicks than a baby in mother's stomach. While you niggas just a crumb in the world with the rich run it. Keep it 100, everything been done it. But who got your back when everyone fronted? Hate what they don't understand, that's something to come to terms. Continue on a journey and focus on what's ahead. Cause they run with the lies when the truth ain't got legs. Continue on a journey and focus on what's ahead. Cause they run with the lies when the truth ain't got legs.
Are you listening? Could've been too late.
Half smile you give like a shy offering, trying to convince yourself that the dust hasn't been spent yet, that maybe it'll magically strike. So to lighten the jealousy, you compare your star power to others. You jot down all the reasons you're goated, stopping halfway through. You believe true icons don't reflect on their success.
Okay, I think that's my least favorite song. It's not really doing a lot for me, even that hook, I don't think. I have heard of this artist only loosely because they had opened up for Jordy Griep, which is a concert I was supposed to go see. I don't know if I ever talked about that on my YouTube channel, where I was going to see Jordy Griep in Toronto, and my friend took too much edibles. Not his fault either, because we told him that it was, I think, 100 milligrams, which I know 100 milligrams is a lot for people, but this guy's a fucking veteran. He can take it. It turns out he couldn't take it. I was very confused, only to find out later that the person who gave it to us did not explain properly that it was like nearing like 1,000 milligrams, which I understand people, you can't overdose on marijuana, but if you take that much, you are just asking to, you know, have a psychotic episode or become psychotic, right? Like enter psychosis. Like, it's bad. You don't want to enter that. I felt so fucking bad for the guy, but we were in line and then he's like, I can't do this, and I was like, oh shit. So we went somewhere, waited a bit, and then we just left because it was so bad. I felt so fucking bad for the guy. He was he's fine and well now, you know. You can only survive those, I guess, but holy shit. I drove all the way to Toronto to be there for like an hour just to leave. Fucking poor guy.
Fight within myself, I took that L and lost that war. I was living in hell, a mental cell down on the score. Blamed everyone but myself, and when left was the problem. Couldn't get no help, they all gave up, I think we lost them. Played into the music, only express was depressed. All the time I would lose it, was so stressed I couldn't accept. A junkie, alcoholic, whatever you call it, I was all that. Off track, really lost that. Off the rail, couldn't come back.
Я хочу выйти з цього чертового кола. Я бракована. Якась мала білява дівчинка в фотоальбомі схована. Я не пам'ятаю, хто вона.
Who there for me? I need someone to come and save me. Crazy how I thought it was all they thought. They all tried to play me. Put it all on my nose, one sight of gold I couldn't see. I'm my own worst enemy. The biggest problem was me, as I was living a joke. Spazzing out in public, so corrupted by the substance. Didn't want to discuss it, so stay dusted, felt like nothing. I couldn't be trusted, didn't care, so I was like, fuck it.
Minęło parę lat, ale wciąż pamiętam, jak dobrowolnie wyszłam sama do społecznej izolatki. Wszystko mam za bardzo pod kontrolą, nawet za namową. Nie puszczę tylko licy, będzie bardzo, bardzo źle. Więc Grego Samsa zamieniałam się w robaka. Rację miała Kaja, nie był ze mnie żaden tak. Zawsze znałam drogę do domu, drogę do nudy, drogę do... Opowiedz mi bajkę, pokaż mi tą straszną, okropiec wystawę.
Я хочу вийти з цього чертового кола. Я бракована. Якась мала білява дівчинка в фотоальбомі схована. Я не пам'ятаю, хто вона.
Even if they just don't get no fuck, gotta show what you made of. Gotta keep it up, trust in yourself, show love even though they hate us. Gotta make
believe that we can have perfection if we really try. I can count it all up and assemble it back together. No, for real, I've done it before. We combine all our restless moments in our long lives together. Maybe we can capture the beginning again. Maybe we can get to the lump sum of total love. Is it true that after you run out of illusions, you also run out of pleasure? My wish to appear struck by something, moved by some performance or art, is to appear common, simple-minded. You had to be a critic at all times. The voice in your head telling you to get better simply must have had some real life.
I'm not going to fully try to analyze that sort of spoken word thing at the end, but it does seem like with that and with a lot of certain elements that I'm picking up on this song, it maybe even with Quaranta, obviously with the title of that album, but it does seem like Danny Brown spends a lot of time looking forward or looking backwards, right? In the sense of who he was as a person and where he is now. And I also think that that's interesting to have that when he's working with so many young artists. Like all these people are, like a lot of them I think are in their early 20s for the most part, right? And are all attached to kind of pretty experimental or pushing forward in the genre, in their respective genres. And I think that both of those kind of contrasting off each other makes things interesting. This song has these artists on it that I'm not really aware of either. One of them, I guess, is a Polish rapper, which is kind of cool. And who, I don't know about this one, Zheani. Okay, from Australia. I don't know if that person was rapping. And Cynthoni, which is the new name for Sewer Slut, which I've heard a Sewer Slut album before, and I really liked it, I guess, back in the day. Their last album that they released in 2021 under Sewer Slut apparently is like a really good album, so I'd probably want to go more into their stuff with that one. But yeah, the beat works. I don't think I'm fully messing with the length of it, I think.
Back when I was in the thick of it, used to dreams of days like this, didn't know I could make it here. Stage fright overcame no fears, wrote raps till the ink ran dry. Wanted so bad that I just might cry, but me it was do or die. Made me figure out who I really am, rewind and the tape my jam, so I had to let it play out. Music my only way out, headphones on till I blank out. It was my escape, what else could I say? All I wanted was to spit those bars, and I made it here against all odds. All I wanted was to be a rap star, didn't know I could make it this far. All I wanted was to spit those bars, and I made it here against all odds. Now I do it all for you, now I do it all for you. This real life can't make this up, can't believe I almost fucked this up. Almost crashed when the road got tough, life got me down, but I got back up. Lost my trust, I was lying to myself, got right with left, crying for help. Knowing each one is a gift from grace, when I'm on stage I look at your face. Knowing each one is a gift from grace, feel so blessed I passed that test. Know some felt I was living in hell, but now it's heaven on earth. So I spit this verse, and it ain't hard to tell. I'ma do it all for you, now I do it all for you, all for you. Now I do it all for you, now I do it all for you, all for you. Now I do it all for you, now I do it all for you, all for you.
Okay, so first off, Jane Remover's not on that on like a vocal performance, and they're using seems like a sample of what the start of the album Revenge Seekers is, like the that's like on the start of the song Twice Removed, so that's interesting. The song before the one with Danny Brown, so okay, it's alright. Like, it doesn't really seem like exactly what I think Danny Brown should be rapping on. It just, you know what I mean? But okay, that's this new project, Stardust by Danny Brown. Okay, yeah, so it's called Stardust. Starburst is the song. I'm going to sit with this one, listen to it again. I'm really not sure where it's going to take me. On first listen, I'm thinking like a 7.5. Right? From what I know about Danny Brown, I don't like this album as much as I like the Danny Brown albums I've heard. I guess maybe I should go through what I've listened to as well. I don't think I've listened to Old in full, actually. I've listened to the vast majority of that. But other than that, it's the ones you'd expect. Triple X, Atrocity, you know what I'm saying? Scaring Host, Quarantas, right? So not a lot of that early stuff, right? Which I guess wouldn't come to surprise. I've listened to the big ones. This, since I haven't listened to Old, I can't put it in there. But I like the other albums more than this one. But, you know, this is weird. You know what I mean? Like, not liking this as much, but still sitting there and thinking, like, okay, I don't think you flopped the sort of intent you had with this project, and it's weird and cool. Like, I'm kind of glad that you took something in a new direction this way. And, right? Like, lots of new sounds. Performances, sort of, you know, what you'd expect from them, but on way different beats, and some decent features on here, you know, either if it's good hooks or if they're doing sort of the backing on this. Yeah, I'll give this a 7.5. Could that opinion change? Maybe. We're gonna have to see, though. Okay, I've listened to it a few more times now. I have a final opinion. I don't even know, man. Like, I feel like I'm not even disappointed in this album because it takes a left field direction and it still kind of lands. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Again, I would say that Atrocity Exhibition, for instance, when it comes to rap music, that is an album that is a left field direction. But it seems like it's so uniquely Danny, you know what I mean? Whereas this album, you know, you can certainly feel like it's trying to wear its influences on its sleeve. It's giving us a scene or sound of music that is not usually, you know, something you'd expect to be with Danny Brown. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hit or miss. But the thing is, I don't think the misses are overall that bad. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I gave it a 7.5 in the video. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 now. Honestly, I was like kind of on that 7.5 front still, but I really don't. I think the end of this album, it kind of simmers down. You know what I mean? But okay. Go through the track listing wise. Book of Daniel, Quadeca. The song's okay. I don't really have any strong opinions about this song. It's good mood setter for the album, I guess, although you're really going to get taken out of that mood with Starburst, which I think Starburst is definitely one of the better songs and one that I liked even more on re-listen. That's one of the full chaotic sort of tracks that he's giving us. Copycats, yeah, I mean, underscores sells on hook there. And it's a very poppy song. So I think it's just works as a pop track, easily re-listenable. 1999. I believe I like this song, but it's not anything that I'm really connecting with. Flowers. I like that song. I think it's that I'm gonna put that song in my favorite tracks because I do honestly think that the hook is really good. Lift You Up, yeah. Lift You Up is one of the better songs. Green Light, I like the beat on this one. It seems like people are thinking this is the worst song on here. I don't feel that way by any means. I think Frost Children, good vocal performance, and I think Danny Brown works on the beat on this. It's kind of nice. What You See with Quadeca, that song is one of the best songs on here. Full on Quadeca, kind of an emo vibe on that. And Baby with underscores, I think the sound of this one is more engaging. Like just more kind of hitting my ears compared to Copycats, but I like that. Whatever the case, that's a song I'm not really. This is where the album kind of falls off for me. This end, yeah, I don't really care too much about this song. I think ISSBROKIE has a pretty good performance on this beat, but yeah, not much. The Femtanyl song, I like that one more, where it kind of stuck to me more. Not one of my favorite songs still, but I think it's got enough energy to sort of grip me, and I could certainly come back to it. Right From Wrong, yeah, not really feeling much to that, and I don't feel much for All For You. Short track, and then working on that Twice Removed sort of thing, I didn't think it was really working. The End, yeah, I don't know. I think it's got its catchy moments. I think the beat on it is nice enough that I can kind of sit on it, but I'm not fully sucked into maybe what Danny Brown's performance is doing. But overall, yeah, it's a well-made music, okay? Like, it's a shame that it's not going to the levels that I'd want from, and even just thinking, like, from listening to the songs of Quaranta that I heard this morning, yeah, I don't know. That's a performance that I think he's working on more. But, at the end of the day, Danny Brown has done enough in his career. okay? Like with Scaring the Hoes, too. I understand that JPEGMAFIA takes a huge, you know, element to that because I think he makes the beats as well. But Danny Brown works on those beats, and that level of industrial noise is something that's not always completely, at least not really on Atrocity. So I think he knows how to kind of work on different sounds, right? He's proved that to me throughout his career for sure. And yeah, you know, for what Danny's trying to do on Stardust, I think he succeeds. I don't think it's really going to be something that can be comparable to what he's done in the past for me, and that's certainly a shame. But this is still making me feel like, okay, you know, Danny, like, if you want to move in this direction, I'd be curious to see if you could improve for me with this sound. I think that could be interesting. You know what I mean? You've proven that you're interested in making new sounds, and I think you can continue forward with this sound and maybe grow. Yeah, if there's anything else you want to see me react to, anything at all, you put a comment down below, and thank you for watching. Peace.